Yeah, so welcome back to RimWorld. So have it paused here. I have installed two new add-ons that were not previously installed. One is denoted by this, and it's called Rocket Man, and it is primarily just for increasing the speed of the gameplay in terms of smoothness, not in terms of speed. Although I did also add the easy speed up mod that will just allow us to fast forward even faster if we so desire, although I'm not sure I want to do too much of that. So things that are going on at the moment. First of all, we still have this mech cluster up here. We have ourselves, what, 5 centipedes and 1 pikeman, which is not exceptionally good for us. So we want to deal with that. We're not worried about the defoliator ship, but at the end of last episode, we did request 2 trade caravans, 1 bulk goods and one exotic and 1 combat, actually, if I am recalling correctly. And if they wander through this, they're going to have a really bad time. So we're going to need to take care of that. And I think as part of that process, I've also made a few other changes. So over here, I've moved the meditation spots to the other side of the tree. I want to remove this roof and roof this area over here. So that's going to be on the list. Also, this entryway we've had some issues with. We had a breach raid come in at one point here, and this was not great. People up here couldn't get shots over this way. Hey, Robbie, welcome to the stream. Thanks for swinging by. I'm doing well. Just going over some of the things that we're going to try and do today in RimWorld to improve our defenses. We've set this up. We're definitely going to get breach raids up here, and we can't make it to this line of chunks fast enough. If a breach raid starts over here or over here, they get here almost immediately, and we end up fighting in here anyways. So we're probably going to have to build some type of secondary defense structure over here. I also want to extend this across over here as well, so that we have a bit of a space here for defending ourselves. Yeah, let's start things rolling a little bit and see where we end up. I don't want Flynn to go into the pod until we've got taken care of these mechs, because Flynn is one of our better shooters. Now I want to take a look at 2 zones really quickly here. So urgent, yeah, we have an urgent spot up here. That's not good. I want to keep urgent clear at all times. And then I want to take a look at the cooking zone, which I think is fine. The work zone, I believe, is a-okay. I'm going to extend it a bit this way because I want to put some, I want to plant some flowers up there at some point. And then I'm also going to include these areas because this is actually a feature of RimWorld that I have not historically used, but I'm curious about, is the auto rebuild functionality. So I'm going to make sure that our walls are covered as best I can. And let's map out how we're going to change this. So I think we're going to deconstruct that one. We're going to put a wall here. And then a wall here, here, and here. And we're going to sandbag those. And then this, and this can go away. And then over here, we're going to do something very similar. I think. Is that how we do that? Yeah, that's probably going to have good shots, I think. Yeah, I think we'll probably just put a second wall there. Okay, so those are going to need to get done, and work will have to be extended to include doing that stuff. And there's no real reason not to have work in this zone here. Someone should haul this ambrosia. Do we have ambrosia is actually on here? Yes, we do. Okay. And then for this zone, I'm just going to set this to preferred. This has the weapons and apparel that we want smelted, and I'm going to take flak vests off of here for the time being. All right. So let's let that go. Everybody's going to be going to sleep here. Oh, and let's take a look at the bear zone, actually, because I feel like there's lots of bear zone cleanup that needs to be done here. Yep. So many weird little offshoots. And then how are we doing on chunks? We have basically no chunks, so we should probably grab some, but I don't want to meander too close to the mech cluster. So I guess we'll hold off on that for the moment. And I think we're going to start hitting these with some mortars to try and draw them in. Oh, and actually... All right, I do also want to move green out of here because I have some desire for green to be recruited to our colony, and obviously an infestation or something like that could create a really bad time for green. Let's see, Flynn, what are you up to? You're removing roof. Young, can you work on this bed? There we go. And now if we switch this and these to medical, we should be able to relocate green. There we go. An upgraded room. Can't complain about that. Let's get a sleep accelerator for Kenta. Okay, we don't want any L-techs landing in here. No staves, skull caps, or helmets should be landing in this space. Okay. Oh, and let's make sure that all of these bills are drop on floor. 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 There we go. And then I do actually want to create a stockpile right here for the explosive shells that we may be dropping on the floor in the future. And we can see that the bears are already moving some additional knives up here. And then actually, this one needs to be expanded just 1 unit. Okay, so now they all cover... Oh, nope. These two don't. 15 there. And 15 there. Just so that any bears can bring things in like this. Oh. You can get that good RimWorld music going too. Hello. For the entire intro, I was playing muted. Okay, so let's see. We now need green to switch to being recruited. All right, beautiful. Inspired creativity on Edie. Does Edie have the ability to create anything? I'll give that a resounding no. So not sure what we're going to do with that. But now that we've got this closed in, thanks to these, I actually want to get rid of this wall here. Now, why is this... Is there a reason this is not happening? Okay, Flynn is removing some roof here, which now means that we can get rid of that. Okay. Slow and steady. This also needs to get deconstructed. Yeah, and I just want to get this section done because I don't know which way these baddies are going to attack from. Okay. Almost done. All right, we've got this sorted out too. Let's remove the plans. We don't need those plans. Don't need those plans. Or those. or those. Although this is roofed now, correct? Yeah, so the meditation spots are now roofed. And I want to add just a couple of grow zones here and here. Oh, and I guess this one, we can't get that, so I want to make them symmetrical. Not for any reason that is important, but gonna plant some daylilies so that our meditators are happy, because we're at 12 grass now. We need to get to 18 to start rolling on some tribal psycasters. So, oh, and we need to increase our work area, presumably. Oh, I already did that. Good deal. All right. Nothing to do with Edie's creativity. Okay. But once we get rid of this, this will be reasonably good. What time is it? Hour 16. We can probably do a bit of pelting. Set those to hold fire, but get people going. I think I just interrupted Mule's meditation time. Okay, and then... Good stuff. All right, let's give these guys a walloping. Hope we get some collateral damage on the centipedes here. That was about as good a round as we could have expected. We don't want to break the defoliator because we don't want to fight at night. So the hope is that we can put some good work into it so that it is ready to get broken at some point in the future. Wow, we're right on target with hitting those. Okay. We did not get it broken, correct? Still at 600. All right. We'll let everyone take it easy, and then tomorrow we'll work on it. Oh, that's fun. All right, let's just... I mean, it's raining, so this will probably get taken care of relatively on its own. So I'm not going to worry too much about adjusting the home zone. Well, Lisa, you are very lucky. You have entered from the correct side. Up to 13 grass. But apparently grass does... Oh, I see another issue here. This should not include foil hats. There we go. All right, and this means that we need to... I didn't have my backup batteries appropriately segmented, but we'll start pelting this again when... Oh, what the heck is going on here with this stuff being out in the rain? We're just going to roof that, but that doesn't fix the fact that, Kenta, when you wake up... oh, interesting. Put that on low priority. Hold that. Sorry, why are you still up? Oh, I see. Well, the L-Tex helmet is the main thing that I would like to be protected. Edie really went to bed late there. How many barrels do we currently have? The barrels look a lot like cloth. Still can't see them. We probably should keep them in one of these down here, but... I think we have some at least. We'll find them. Okay, so... Kenta's hauling that back, and then... I don't really care about that. Let's get this, man that mortar, and then white, man this mortar, and we'll wait for Mueller Morrison to wake up. Okay, Morrison is up. After you eat, man the mortar. So we're hoping that today we can trigger the trigger the attack. As accurate as ever with those mortar shots. We are whiffing hard. All right, so it is one away from being triggered. All right, nobody is... We should probably just have... Who else is not currently working on something? Flynn, what are you up to? Deconstructing a barricade? Haul the remaining shells so that people don't have to run so far for them. Okay. Alright, well, our combat supplier is not coming in. We need to stop firing mortars. Alright. Well, we're going to be facing them next, so they're coming in hot. I really wanted to deal with that before the combat supplier came in. Toast, you should just run off the map. Could you run away? You don't need to fight this on your own, Toast. Yeah, they maybe they should have deployed one of those Doomsday rocket launchers. Hey, Fletch, welcome. Oh my gosh. Poor Toast. Poor Toast. All right, so they're going to come for us next. So I... Oh no, please tell me. I knew the traders were coming. I was pelting them on purpose, but now we're going to lose both traders and rep. All right, well, let's watch this debacle happen. Wait, what's exploding? Oh, interesting. Well, the exotic good traders, they have a decent... I wonder if I could... This might be risky sending Edie out, but yeah, and she won't get there in time. I was going to say... she might have been able to get there and berserk one of the centipedes. I will say they do have EMP grenades apparently, so that's helping out their fight. Yeah, they're doing good work though. Oh. Now they deploy the low shield pack. The centipede down here is wrecking this dude. Maxwell is an absolute hero, though, I will say. Yeah, this centipede is now immune to the EMP blasts, and Salazar has not wizened to that fact. They adapt and then they slowly return. Oh my gosh. This is a very slow disaster. I'm impressed by how long they're lasting, if nothing else. But we're about to lose ally status with them. How is this thing not dead? It's been EMP'd about 100,000 times. Not that EMPs do damage, but this guy, wow, they're gonna get all of them? Are they actually gonna win? No, it looks like they're running away. It looks like Tove here is really carrying. Not a great fire. Ooh. Incapable of dumb labor, mining, firefighting, and plant work. Oh, sorry, Tove. You had a good run. Strike is... Wow, Strike was quite the good shooter. All right, so they're coming in for us now. at the end of the day, so people are going to start to get tired. But let's make sure everybody's properly got the right weapons equipped. And then for animals, I don't think we're going to need any bears on this one. Famous last words. But oh, we need to get that trained up. But yeah, I think we're going to be able to do this all right. So let's get everybody rallied. I'm going to assume they're going to slip through this little crevice here. I'm not sure why I think that, but and then after this we can put Flynn into the biosculptor pod. This pikeman should go down real hard. Kenta, you don't get good cover. There we go. All right. All right, and then it's just the centipede left. So one thing that I learned that is very interesting is you can use beckon, which is a psi skill that I was like, I don't think this has a lot of value. To interrupt a single mechanoid's ability to attack. So if I time it right, I should be able to stop the mechanoid from stopping or from attacking, basically, for very little psi cost. So if I do that and hit it with the beckon, now it tries to walk in. Oh, all right, that didn't. All right. All's well that ends well. The beckon did not work. So the beckon is definitely interrupted by taking fire. So I think that's probably what happened there. All right, so now we need to clean up the battlefield. We could technically try and save these two. 10 hours, 2 hours. Strike's not getting saved. We could save Toll, which would be good for relations. How happy are you, Mule? Probably happy enough. 10 to Toll. Let's see if we can save one here. And then we need to set up our bear zone to get the bears working on all of the garbage that exists on the battlefield now that we've finally taken out the defoliator. All right, all these need to be unforbidden. The number of wildlife ravaged corpses on the battlefield here is serious business. Yeah, that was a shame. I really wanted those traders to make it in. So the fact that we didn't quite get the mech cluster attacking us in time is a bit unfortunate. But our heart was in the right place. There we go. Get rid of that. All right, so that's... The bears will get right to work on that. Mule's going to go try and save that dude. We'll see. And as promised, Flynn, into the biosculpt pod you go. And Edie's coming up next. Oh, first try. Oh yeah, and then we also need our bears to pick up, oh, more bad bear zoning right there. There we go, get rid of that. All right, and then how is Green doing? Oh, Green has been, well, what is Young up to? Okay, Young's eating a lavish meal. After that, Green is sleeping. I was going to say, we can now counsel Green about the death of Bear, Green's wife. So maybe we'll do that next time. Bad Back and Frail. Age 72. Trying to decide if they're going to survive out here. I guess we'll rescue them. The thing is, they're a lot closer to the edge of the map, and they're gonna have to risk wandering back. But at least we saved one of them. We're gonna have to send them a sorry card. I don't know. All right, Mule, relax. Now, we haven't been deep drilling for plat steel here. I'm gonna remove this because I think we need a more capable med bay than this. We've been kind of ignoring that problem for a little bit here. Okay, Edie wants her treatment. So I'm trying to kind of like extend out those treatments. Okay, the ceiling is gone here, so we can get rid of that. I've been trying to spread them out so that we have less of like a half the year everyone's doing it type of thing. And we're going to need a bedroom for green. I guess we could give green this one. Or just convert this room, but we would have to get rid of this poor slate bed. But I think I may put another bedroom right here. So let's plan out some stuff. We're gonna need more neural superchargers, of course. So we'll need to build that up. But then, what was the room size that I was going with? 3x6. So yeah, so there's one that kind of nestles nicely in that space there. So we can put something like that, and then can you just replace floors, or do you have to build and unbuild floors? Unsure. We'll find out. But it's time to upgrade this little part of our base. We'll probably put some type of wall down here maybe, or a wall here to make that work. And then I'm going to put another bank of neural superchargers here is what I'm thinking. But yeah, as much as it was a bummer that we didn't get to trade with the combat suppliers, because we in fact, we should call probably another one. We'll see if we still can. Wait one day. All right, we have to wait. But yeah, but I mean, also getting rid of the baddies was good. We're starting to have a lot of polar bears again. And we also have a lot of horses that are reaching maturity. Oh, that reminds me. That's another thing. I should set this up, because I've never changed this. Imprisoned, enslaved, colony animals, neutral faction, hostile. Yeah, that's what I want to set it as, and then I will change it as we go. And for now, let's be aggressive. Cool. We probably should have made this room before we sent Flynn off to the sludge, but hindsight is 2020. Did that bear just drop this off directly? Why are you unrestricted, bear? None of my bears should be unrestricted. The young ones I like to keep in the animal zone to make it easier to track them down, but yeah, like, so this one should be on animals, animals. All right. Looks good. And that's interesting. This zone, I guess, needs to be expanded because now there's random psychoid leaves in the way. Yeah, we just have so many bows. That's why I called the combat supplier, was to try and get rid of some bows. We got some muffalos up here. While we're doing that, and then for work, who is on hunting right now? Kenta, I don't want you hunting. You lack the finesse. Edie would be an exceptional hunter. I don't really want her wandering too far afield. White is kind of the person that I want hunting. Oh, forgot to unforbid that. Did I bear zone all of this? Yes. Oh, no, not that one, because that one wasn't dead yet. So I guess I am kind of sending white in to see a bunch of corpses right now, but that's okay. All right. Toll can walk again. It's going to take Toll 3 months to wander off the map, but we'll get a little bit of goodwill for saving Toll, so that's good. And we've learned that you can, in fact, just replace flooring. You don't have to remove it and then re-add it. How you doing, Green? Needs? Let's try counseling. Quest available. Ballista's forced descent. Oh, Young botched the council. What a surprise. Shuttle contains Bastille 3 troopers. The commander must be rescued, but the troopers may be sacrificed after 8 hours. Rescue shuttle. Psychic reader, psychic harmonizer, LTEX. This is, yeah, pretty underwhelming rewards here. We could get the honor on Flynn to try and accelerate Flynn's royal ascent, but we don't have room for another throne at the moment. We need to come up with a better throne room plan. Oh, that reminds me. Did we actually plant the daylilies? We haven't even planted the daylilies, but they're gonna need a torch to grow. So we'll just slap one here, which will also help with the mood in this area. We can't use lamps because the anima tree will be sad. This wolf is clearly very hungry. Have we brought in any muffalos? Apparently not. If Toll makes it out in one piece, I will be absolutely floored. Like, this distance, they're gonna have to, like, sleep for the night probably multiple times before they get there. Oh gosh, and they don't have any food. Oh, Toll. Okay, we got some visitors coming in. Are they unaffiliated? No, they're part of the tribe. Aesthetic and kind is a great combo. No dumb labor is awful. That's going to be a no on both of those. Yeah, the forced descent we're not going to take. Oh yeah, that's another thing that I wanted to do. Let's build... We don't have to suspend the EMPs, but let's build a field hand for Morrison. I've never played with any of the specialized hands, so let's get one of those built. Oh, I see what the issue here is. Clear all. Low priority. There we go. No one's pulling things away from that. Who's starving? Toll is going the distance. Inspired creativity we can't do much with. Let's see what these folks are selling. Anything interesting? Some herbal meds. We have probably more herbal meds than we want to. Well, we can clear out a bunch of bows, which is good. In fact, oh, we've already exceeded the amount of money that they have. I'll probably just give them as gifts, well, but I don't want to give them as gifts to them. I guess that's what we get to offload on them. Psychic Soothe is really nice, though. Oh my gosh, Edie has been chasing this polar bear for, like, ages. Oh, this is a normal wooden bed? That's pretty tragic. Let's check our roof area. Get that all sorted. I guess we do want roof on this area. Oh, okay. This is closed off now, which means that this can all get removed. So we can make space for those neural superchargers. Oh, the field hand is complete. Okay, so if I recall correctly, Morrison Yeah, lost a finger on their left hand. So let's install the field hand on their left hand. There we go. And also let's flag Morrison for better meds just to be on the safe side. So a field hand. Let me see if I can find it when the operation is going on. Mule will go grab it, and then we can look at the info on it. But basically, it radically increases view field hand. It is plus 160 on plant work speed, minus 8% to moving. Which I think, given we're going to be, we're bionicking everybody up anyways, I think almost doubling Morrison's work speed on plants is going to be huge for the fungus fields, is the idea. Tattered apparel. Young. Wear this instead. Yeah, the field hand and the drill hand are both pretty awesome for exactly that reason. All right, so I didn't know that anima grass eventually disappears, which is a bummer. But now I've learned that lesson the hard way. So I thought you just had forever to build up the anima grass, but apparently not. We'll prep an age reversal cycle for Edie here. Edie, your psi focus is nice and high, right? Yeah. I haven't done a throne speech. That's something that I could do. Soon Green will be able to help with this too once we recruit Green. Well, I'm a little worried, given that we botched that counseling, that Green is just gonna lose their mind. Okay, we do need to close this up a little bit. Oh, and this I don't like. Gonna put a wall there because I want to smooth this surface, this surface, this surface, this surface, and this one's already smoothed, so I can run the power around like that. Let's deconstruct that. Well, okay, hold on. Let's not deconstruct that. I've learned my lesson about letting monsters in. Let's build a copy of this here, and then we'll let that go away. We have some darkness that we need addressed. Put that like that. Is this a good bed? It is a good bed. I installed it in the wrong place, though. Kenta's room is not impressive. I realized the answer to Kenta's jealousy is to get Kenta and Edie married. I'm not going to do that, but yeah, it occurred to me that that would be pretty sweet. And then, how are we doing on fungus right now? We have about 3,000. All right, so let's load about 500 into this, and let's load 500 into this. So that's not an easy task. Although I did learn that there's a psi cast for that, which I thought was interesting. There's Word of Love. Now let's see. Okay, I just need to free up some space. So I'm going to deconstruct all of our barrels because we've done a bad job. We've done a bad job of making beer. That just never happened. Okay, now that we've done that, we can deconstruct that, and then the smoothing can take place. Thank you, Young. Well, once this door is sorted, things will be good. I'm going to build a sleep accelerator. That may be me jumping the gun on expecting Green to join us, but we'll see. At some point, we need to replace this. Yes, that's exactly what Word of Love does. But we'll need to wait for her to get that, because that is not a psi cast she currently has. As much as I wish she did. All right, one of the transport pods is done. So which faction are most unhappy with us? Oh, I guess it's the Empire that's most unhappy with us. All right, let's send the Empire some fungus, because the Empire loves fungus. Okay, and then next on the doesn't like us very much front is the compact. I'm gonna do the why first though. We're gonna do everybody. Oh, this one's not full, so we'll wait for that to get filled up. Kenta, you're cleaning, but you're not cleaning in the places that I want you to be cleaning. You seem to be cleaning in lots of weird places. Mule's like, I can plant one daylily before I start meditating. Thank you. Steroid, where in the world are you going? That is definitely not a thing that I'm excited about for you. And then it looks like our bears have done all the cleanup that we needed to do up here. Oh, it is good to have bears. Let me just say that up front. So much hauling gets done thanks to our bear army. We're never gonna triage this, so who's bored? Who's bored and not super depressive? White, you're meditating. I want you to keep meditating. Young just gets too sad. Steroid sadly can't use Molotovs. Edie, you're already full on Psi-Focus. Let's have you equip these Molotovs. And let's have you go do a controlled burn. Since at the moment we're not delivering any corpses, so it's as good a time as any to... Okay, forbid that, and then we can have Edie go get her charge rifle. And that fire will spread and cleanse things. Okay, this is all good. So this door is now in the way. Ooh, the walls have been smooth. That's good. Morrison, what are you up to that you're not mining these blocks? I find it very distressing. Okay. Before you go to bed, and before I forget, just do these real quick, please. Okay. Good. Good, good, good. This means that we will actually be able to run power. Thrombos. We can also run power this way. Oh, that is a ton of thrombos. All right, this is the burn is complete. Makes it an unsightly environment, but that's about the extent of it. We don't have inspired taming, do we? We do have inspired taming. You need a really high taming skill to tame thrombos, though. Hold on, I can just test it by mule. If I set this to tame. Animal skill too low. Requires 10. You're only at 6. All right. All right. We may hunt some thrombos, but we will not be killing them. Or we will not be taming them, it looks like. I don't know if marble floor underneath neural superchargers has any effect. I guess I could probably check that. Probably not, though, right? No, it looks like it does. Bulk goods trader. Ship passing nearby. Okay, that's good. We can potentially offload some stuff. Okay, we can definitely offload some horses if they have things that we want. Okay, we can get rid of a lot of like our random leather. I kind of want to hang on to the bear skin just because it's kind of like symbolic and we should make something awesome out of it. If we get an inspired construction or inspired creativity on Flynn, we'll make like an armchair out of our former bears. That's not dark, right? can get rid of that. This is surplus. We have 150 of each in reserve. Okay, we have 3 reinforced barrels, which is good. We're decent on wood. Okay, this duster is ready for the scrap heap. Plain leather shirt is excellent. I mean, we can make better than that. Double strand pants go. Wish this was a combat supplier so we could offload some of the other garbage, but that's okay. Eltex shirt. Wish it was a button down. Ooh, they have a lot of marble. That would solve some of our block issues because we haven't had a great time collecting blocks. I'm gonna let the blue fur go too. Like, it's very so I have a new strategy for this. So we can look at our stallions. We have 4 stallions. Mares, we have, yeah, see, we can sell all 5, or excuse me, one of these and all of those. Yeah, so now we're making some money off this trade. That was a long-term play that's paying off nicely for us. But what do we want to buy here? I like the idea of buying the marble. Let's see how expensive the marble is. So you could buy like 1,000 of this and not eat that much. I'm not that interested in floating that much cash, so 500 steel is good. Maybe 50 plat steel. Maybe 100 plat steel. Nice. Yeah, that feels pretty good. We're offloading a bunch of stuff that's kind of costing us in upkeep, and yeah, solid. We could pick up some more gold. I might still do that. I might pick up like another 50 gold, even though that's going to start eating into our reserves. Maybe even another 100 gold. Yeah. There we go. And the bears will bring it in. And then I have to decide if we want to start hunting these Thrumbo. I'd like to keep some on the map in case we get an inspired tame. It would be a shame not to have an inspired tame handy. Scan the region, see if there's anything else. Nope, not much in the way of hauling. So we gotta take one of these that's kind of like on the outskirts. Do we not have bears on this? I guess I canceled this before the bears got that one. Because we already have 3 Thrumbo horns, and Thrumbo horns are worth it, just a boatload. Morrison is on a shoot frenzy. Okay, I think I'm gonna try to pick up. I don't really want to anger all of the Thrumbos, and I'm worried. I'm not super. Oh, well. Okay, battle stations. Let's make sure that the animal zone does not include that, so all the animals should go. Okay, and then battle stations, everyone. We need to get here soon. Don't hold that door open. Is anyone coming from weird places? No. And then now we need to get our animal block set up. So urgent for all of these. I'm gonna skip. I'm not too concerned about the infestation, so I think I'll just do that. And then they go there. And I actually don't know. I'm gonna switch everybody back because I'm not sure if I think the zone needs to be set up first to get like expedient pathing. So all right. Okay, let's take it nice and slow. Looks like Young's going to be trailing a bit here. Oh, Flynn is done. Okay, glad I didn't miss that one. It's always the worst when you mess that up. All right, so let's see. Structure is Kenta goes here. White, you can go here. Mule, you go here because of the minigun. Morrison here. Okay. We have a few bears still coming through, which could complicate things. You, just go back to animals. I don't want... well, okay. The ones that are arriving late, I don't want them opening the door and messing about with things, so... Okay, that gets them moving. Please don't shoot white. Woo! That was spicy. White with that legendary charge rifle, it's pretty disgusting, the one-shots that White gets on, like, pretty much every bug that is not, Yeah, the fact that the bugs now kind of, like, bounce ping-pong back and forth is very frustrating. I just want to get, like, a concentration of enemies here. Now, Steroid, you need to be on cleaning. Does Steroid have any social skills? Because Steroid should be, like, our backup... does Green need attending to? No. We need to check on that because we don't want Green going into a daze or something. Yeah, our firepower is almost at the point now where like the melee block is a lot less important. Okay, don't care about a simple meal rotting away. The minigun is just insane. Yeah, and the way the charge lance just staggers enemies is also really powerful. How are the bears getting hurt? I haven't seen a single Mega Spider make it. I guess some have. How are we doing? Young? Probably time soon to send Young to... Actually, hold on, no. This is the thing that I should check, is... We gotta make sure... Yeah, his Psychite is already going down, so we should just have him drink the Psychite tea now. To keep his addiction fed, because that's the thing that really, like, sneaks up on us. Alright, we're making quick work of this infestation. Wow, that doesn't... His Psychite tolerance. Is his Psychite tolerance just through the roof? Yeah, it is. At some point, I would like to deal with that. I mean, I guess you can drink Psychite tea forever, but... Okay, we're getting close to done. Oh, what is this that we have here? Oh, bonus buffalo meat in our deep freeze. Okay. Down to the last few. We can pretty soon we'll be able to safely let some people go. Like, I think Young, I can probably put over here, put on the cleaning zone, and then let Young go take care of things. Oh, Flynn. You're probably starving to death? No. Flynn? I mean, I know your environment's bad, but get over it, friend. Like, Flynn is sanguine, if I recall correctly. Yeah, that's insane. Okay, what do we got left? Just 2 Mega Scarabs? I think we can take care of those with white pretty effectively. Charge Lance is good. Nope. Bad targeting white. Good shooting, Tex. What was that one doing even? All right, now white, do your dirty work. All right, animals can all. For now, I'm gonna put all of the bears on bears so they go rest if they're injured. And let's see, who else can take out? Who else is happy enough to take out some of this? Let's get you out here. And I don't like having Mule do it because the... Young, talk to me about what you got going on. I feel like they pick random targets alarmingly. Okay, let's see. Let's allow all of the corpses, and then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to zone animals to include this hallway and here, so that the healthy ones can be taken care of. But you're sleeping, you're injured, you're fine though. All right, that way the bears can start moving the moving stuff. We have tons of time before these hives reproduce, so I'm not super worried about it, but the bears can start moving scarabs into the... I wonder what the best weapon... I think it's probably the shotgun is the best weapon for... The chain shotgun is the best weapon for breaking these. Okay, let's move in unison so as not to shoot one another. That freaking Morrison immediately is just like shooting over White's shoulder. Love it. Young, all right, we can put you back on cooking. They are both just cruising for a bruising. All right. But infestation sorted. We got royal jelly that we want to sell to a bulk goods trader, and we can now remove these as bear zones because we can use the actual bear zone to do this now, and just shift over all our bears to do that work. Except for that one, skip that one. Ooh, this is a new bear. There we go. Get those queued up for training. There we go. All right. Looks like the bears are getting healed up. Thrumbos are still around. This Thrumbo looks like it's getting ready to leave due to lack of food. There's our Inspired Taming. Not going to do us any good. We could kill a few. How are your needs? You're about to go to sleep? Okay, maybe tomorrow that's the thing that we'll think about. Oh, I could have probably zoned this and sold just an absolute mountain of goods to them. But we picked up a lot of marble. That's good. Green, you must be getting close to joining, right? Your will is almost broken, and then your resistance is not that high, so that's good. Pod Swarm. 8 barrels is actually interesting. That would mean we wouldn't have to worry about barrels in the future. But that's a very big infestation. And we just stressed out our colony a bit with the last infestation, so... Young, why are we feeding Green a packaged survival meal? And we really need to get Edie in. Are we at 5 hours? Alright, and White is coming up soon. So yeah, we're gonna need to put Edie in. What's our timeline looking like? Because Edie is like critical to our colony's power against certain types of attacks. So I have to be very careful when I put her in. This is a little bit of a gamble because if we get hit by a double event, we will not have her for the second event, but I think it's good to get a little bit of a head start on that. What were our relations again? 23, 28. Okay, we're relatively okay. Green, I just saw an update on you. All right, we're making progress. We have a bedroom already for you, Green. Trying to decide what, if anything, I can do with this space. We may start eating into this space here. We should probably start redoing the walls. Wood is just so dangerous. Looks like one of the thrombos has already left. Flynn, of all of the people to be wandering out there, let me tell you. Oh, actually, we have a thrombo up here. Let's see if White can deal with it. I want to corral it away from the border edge, and also keep max ranging it as much as possible. Oops. Careful. Shouldn't be doing this at full speed. It's kind of locked in a corner now. It's got to be getting close. Don't wander off. Thank you. All right. Good stuff. It's a good thing that thrombos don't get pissed when they see you wandering by with one of their brethren. It looks like the rest are leaving, though, is my guess. Yeah. Well, we got one. That's still good. Oh, yeah. One other thing I wanted to do here is just get rid of this overhead mountain. Yeah, we got several days on White. Like, any place where we have overhead mountain that we're not lighting it up, I would like to sort it out. All right, we've done good work on that. Because technically an infestation could target this space. That's basically the long and short of it. So places that are lit have much lower chances. But still, better safe than sorry. Our meat supply is looking really good right now. Okay, yeah, I don't care about those trees. At some point, I do want to experiment a bit with tree farming. But I don't think now is that moment. We're doing okay on the tree farming. And Green has not had a break yet. We'll give him a leg. Oh, we should actually start making the leg for Green. Let's get that leg queued up for our future artist in residence. Young, you need to be eating lavish meals to make you happy. This is not the way this is supposed to go. Did our daylilies growing? Okay, good. Still only 8. Once green comes online, we'll be able to make more progress, I think, on growing. And actually, while we're at it, let's just remove these floors. I mean, it's no surprise that Young is having a minor break risk. He's hanging out in a just truly horrific insect meat nasium all the time. I don't really want royal jelly to be the thing. Let's Young, I would just want to stabilize Young's mood, and no better way than with some smoke leaf. He doesn't have to move fast for the rest of the day. He can get high and stare at the stars. But yeah, it's really hard to get the anima tree to the 18 that is needed. We have a lot of royal jelly. Actually, that reminds me. Before you go to sleep. Where are you, Edie? Oh, you're in the pod. I guess anyone, though, can call to request a bulk goods trader. So let's do that, because that way... The problem is that our bears are going to collaterally eat some of the royal jelly, and it's very, very hard for me to zone them in a way that's going to stop them. So it's just easier to sell it as expediently as possible. I heard the lock and load emote, or the lock and load sound, which I'm like, uh-oh. Y'all are eating our profits by grabbing that stuff. We need a combat trader too. I think I probably should request one of those as well. Because we didn't get that last one. And, okay, and now we need to send another round of care packages, I think. Okay. We'll do them first, the I folks. There we go. Get everybody happy. At some point we should probably make this an enclosed greenhouse. Just remove this wall, expand this room out. We probably also should think about flooring our storage room. That's probably, arguably, long overdue. Finish that up. And then we hope that Edie is out by the time those traders come, which seems highly likely. Did we already finish the bionic leg? Yeah, looks like we did. We could prematurely give green a leg. Awesome polar bears. This quest seems like it's built for us. Oh. Oh, wow. 12 warriors under your control placed on... You will have to feed and house them, but they may die in battle. The polar bear... 67 man-hunting polar bears. This right here, Berserk Pulse is amazing. The side train Far Skip is also amazing. Far Skip, for if you don't know, means that you can transport any caravan to any location you already have a pawn at, which is like disgusting. But 67 man-hunting polar bears is a staggering number of polar bears. It's coming from the tribe, so the 12 warriors are going to be absolute garbage tier. This is a tough one. We could give Edie Berserk Pulse so that she could drop a big Berserk Pulse in the middle of them, which would help. But this is a very risky one, because if it goes wrong, it's definitely the end of the game. It's definitely game over. And we also don't have a lot of time to build the appropriate structure to funnel and stop them. What would the appropriate structure be? Like, it's probably like a melee block here. I'm seriously considering it, though, because this is so good. Berserk Pulse and Far Skip are both insane. We'll let things roll slowly while I chew on this one. Oh, we did pick up... Oh, it's a bio-coded EMP launcher. That's not useful. Oh, we can smelt it. Polar Bear Wars. Okay, what would the melee block look? Maybe we just fight them over here. And we just go... Let's build that on the off chance that we decide to do it. Because the thing is, if the bears break through, we're done. Like, 67 polar bears is disgusting. And we're going to have a bunch of very unhappy new friends. They're giving us 12 warriors. Nah. Turrets would get instantly overrun and then explode. And when they exploded, it would help a little bit, but so we got 1 day on Edie. We got 18 hours. So Edie will be back up and operational. Green, how close are you to coming in? You're getting there, but you would not be ready in time. I really want to do it, though. Far Skip is a game-changing ability. Young, the way that you are delivering this makes me seriously concerned for your mental faculties. Steroid, oh, I have you on cleaning. That's why you're not doing anything. Will the greed be the death of us? Find out next time. No. So the issue that we have in front of us is that unlike the infestations, which we can handle pretty handily, Flynn, what are you doing that you're not... Get over here and build this too. Unlike the infestations, which have the advantage of apparently starting to run, like the insects used to like relentlessly come after you like Manhunter packs did. But now they don't. So, all right, you're gonna need neural supercharge. Okay. The bears will just queue up here, and if our melee block fails, they will explode into this space and just absolutely decimate us. There's no recovery from that. Because they will surround us and we won't be able to save or heal our wounded, and we'll just be done. So to lose the colony on a quest called Awesome Polar Bears has a certain poetry to it if we're gonna lose. Yeah, so the tribal blockers aren't going to last long, is the thing, right? And in fact, hold on, we should do that too, so that we can shoot over them. I can arm them. They're lasting long though is not about. It's about the armor that they are wearing, more so than their like guns. Like I could make a bunch of like SMGs and get them going, but the problem is our victory or loss here is entirely contingent upon the melee blockers remaining standing, and that's all about armor. And we just can't create enough. Like we could put a bunch of them in Devil Strand Dusters, but that's a rather minor improvement. I also worry about this messing with our raid capacity. Now, we're quite a ways out from our next event, so we couldn't, like, the polar bears would be great for taking out like a mech hive or something like that too. Like, as a way to, like, soften them up. A mech hive could probably take out quite a few polar bears, thanks to fire. But yeah, to get 12 tribals ready to melee block, that's tough. We're going to have, like, a queue of them on either side. We do have, like, trades, but, like, that's the thing. Like, I think I'm going to do this. It's not about the relations either. Like, I could call in allies, trade caravans, the whole deal. Like, 67 manhunting polar bears will swarm and kill anything. That is what I am telling you. Do not underestimate them. But also, yeah, I'm gonna, once we get this fortification built up, we'll give this a go. We'll see. They're also the travels are going to eat us out of house and home. Is another problem that we're going to have. 18 hours of feeding 12 tribals. 18 hours is also long enough that they will probably lose their minds and start like fighting with one another, as is tradition. All right. Let's keep an eye on the timer. We need to get this built. That is the important thing. Okay, good. Edie's coming out in 11 hours, so that's good. So the other thing that I did here, which I haven't done enough of in the past, is this configuration here allows the person standing here and here to both step in and shoot down this hallway. Suddenly thinking about grenades as another weapon that we might consider using. If we're going to do that, we need a 5x5 here. Like, we would have to clear out this space here in order to be able to use grenades. I don't think we're building another 2 walls here for that. So I think we're going no grenades. Okay. So let me think. Any other preparations that we should make here? When Edie comes out, I am going to give her Berserker Pulse, which I think will work on the bears to cause them to fight one another, which will help, I presume. It'll also help to spread them out so that we get more of like a conga line coming in. Expires in 20 hours. Oh, transport pod. A mad accountant named Flebe is crashing in a transport pod nearby. Flebe is suffering from paralytic aplasia and will be unable to walk. He will recover naturally after many days. There's a chance of a lucky quick recovery. This is how we got Steroid. Let's accept. See what that's about. Pyromaniac, misogynist, misandrist. I think we're just gonna leave them out there for the bears. Yeah, that's not happening. Oh, they are a Tectuga. That's cool. How they became a Tectuga, I will never know. But yeah, I'm not wasting my time on that one. anything to get Kenta hooked up. Oh boy, this is I love that the lightning lit a single fire in the center of our kill box. All right, I think Edie's coming out in 3 hours. Let's wait for Edie to come out, and then I will give her Berserker Pulse, and we will make the bad decision of clicking the quest that may be our undoing. I don't have a good feeling about it. All right, Edie has completed her age reversal cycle. Edie, where's Berserker Pulse? There it is. Wait, what did I just click? The wrong thing. Hold on. Edie, I need you to not do the wrong thing. There we go. It really looked like she was going to the neural former. So... All right. I'm gonna create a save here. Very bad decision. And with that, we will accept it for another Berserk Pulse, a Far Skip, a Charge Rifle, a Love Enhancer, and 1,000 gold. All right, the warriors arrive. What a nightmare to manage them. Okay, can I just... Oops. Wait, there's a way to do this, isn't there? There we go. Set all that to 1. Set all that to 2. I don't want any of them. Well, I might want them doctoring in a very bad case, worst case scenario. Actually, and for my colonists, I want bed rest to be high, but for these poor schlubs, I care less. This can be a 1. Don't want them wardening. Or cooking. Or hunting. Why do I have Just looking at them, why do I have a feeling that I didn't get a bunch of meleeers like I wanted? Let's not have them constructing either. They can grow, I guess. Definitely don't want them smithing. They'll do a lot of hauling for us, I think, is the short version of this story. A lot of hauling and a lot of cleaning. Okay. Let's see what they're armed with. Okay, well, meleeer. All right, we may have our melee block. The problem is their gear is like cloth parkas, and do we even have any that have like... Nope. And then also, let's set them all to the work schedule. Oh, they're tribals. Hey, hold on a second. Let's try to power level our tree a little bit while we're at it, because tribals can all meditate to generate anima grass. So until they're done, I mean, they should like eat and stuff like that, but okay, so I'm going to hold this open because I want the manhunters to path here. They're going to eat us out of house and home, though, but they are helping. Bulk goods trader is here, just in time. They will probably get eaten by the polar bears. Oh, solar flare. That would be more scary if... I'm going to try to trade first. But I'm going to let Edie sleep through the night. I'm going to let them eat lavish meals because I can't afford breaks during the fight. A cold snap. Well, that's really good news for the polar bears and really bad news for us. Let's see. We don't have enough parkas. This cold snap is actually really scary. Because we're gonna get hypothermia. More than likely. Edie, you're up. You're cleaning dirt. Trade here. Yeah. The temperatures are going to be really rough. That's not an M. All right, we can sell 2 mares. Okay, we have a ton of meat, as I recall. Don't care about the bear meat, the fox meat, the immature dryad meat. Megasauce. We'll keep the muffalo meat. Let go of that. Keep the thrumbo meat for no apparent reason. Keep the fungus for now. Sell all the insect jelly. I hope they have something we want to buy, because we have definitely racked up quite a lot of value. That's mostly the insect jelly. If I take that down, things get a lot more reasonable. We may have to find a different seller for the insect jelly. Let's see. We could buy a little bit of beer from them. Don't they have anything expensive? No gold. We could buy a silver crown from them. Yeah, not a lot of goodies here. We will buy all their reinforced barrels. Buy all their steel. We have tons of cloth. I don't really want to buy cloth. We'll buy all their components. All their nutramine. And Now we'll start selling jelly. Wow, that works out perfectly. Great. And then we want the bears to run this stuff down ASAP. How much time do we have before Armageddon? 7 hours. Oh, what time is that going to land? That's going to land like midday. That's not great either. Colonist needs rescue. That's just Flebe. Yep, we're going to lose our psychoid crop. Major break risk on Flebe. Wait, no. Major break risk on Owl. All right, let's return them to a more normal schedule. We got what we could out of them, but I want them not hanging out in the freezing cold dying. In fact, leading up to this, let's put everybody on inside so that we don't have any hypothermia going into it. And then let's check our urgent zones. I think I left this zone here. Yep. So the thing about this urgent zone is we're going to be using melee blockers. So I'm going to put bears like in this space in case stuff slides through. But we're going to try and have tribals in that space, and that may prove disastrous. How much time do we have? 2 hours. All right. I really need to make a table out there so they don't bring their freaking Muffalo into my living room. Okay, any second now. Okay, animals all on animal zone. Except for... all these go urgent. Incoming indeed. There is... oops. Those are my named animals. I think for this one, the pregnant ones come out too. The fact that this isn't a contiguous block and they're going to shift between it is problematic. So we're going to rename this Urgent 2. And we're going to remove this from Urgent. And we're going to create Urgent 2 over here. And then we're going to split our animals between the two. So maybe this many. That looks like half and half. So that way they don't swap between them, and I'll always have the ability to keep 3 tribal melee blockers. Okay, this caravan is toast. They're not getting out of here in time. All right, let's force the Manhunter pack. There it is. That is absolutely terrifying. And actually, now that I look at this, I only want the bears in that one spot, I think, because I'm not getting good coverage otherwise. All right, you're the first 3 to die. You 3 over here. You 3 over here. Oh, Buffalo, we've made a terrible decision here. So we got this going on at the moment, Buffalo. That is 67 polar bears. In fact, let's